Hello, this is Kaki Lee, and welcome to the Abundant Goddess Show, where I'll be sharing daily, bite sized pearls of wisdom I've picked up along my life journey that has allowed me to embrace and unleash my inner abundant goddess. And that's exactly what I want for you, to embrace and unleash your inner abundant goddess. I love talking about anything and everything to do with life, but I especially love talking about money, mindset, and energy, which is the main focus here. If you like what you hear, make sure you subscribe to my show so you don't miss out on your daily dose of wisdom from myself. And also follow me and let me know what you think on Facebook and Instagram at Abundance with Kaki Lee. Now let's get into it. Welcome to the Abundant Goddess Show. Today's pearl of wisdom is the stock market is not scary. For those of you who don't know what I actually do, I actually teach women how to create money on the US stock market in less than 1 hour per week using a specific strategy and combining that with mindset and energy work. I'm here to change the landscape of the stock market. The stock market is such a masculine driven industry. It's very intense, very aggressive. And I'm here to bring in the feminine flow, the intuition, and everyday language into the stock market so that it isn't so scary and intimidating. Now, why I want to talk about the stock market is because I'm sick and tired of seeing people exchange time for money. And I know firsthand that you can create money on the stock market like that and very quickly start building your capital up, right? You don't need a lot to start on the stock market, right? You can start off with a couple of $1,000 and then build your money there. Obviously, the more capital you have, the more you can create. But in terms of percentage wise, it's still going to be the same. But dollar wise, is more exciting if you have, more capital to play with. But I'm not here to talk about that. I'm here to talk about how not scary the stock market is. Now, whenever I speak to people about the stock market, because people want to find out more about what I do and how I can help them create generational wealth, how they can create multiple income streams, how they can learn what I did to replace my six-figure income and retire from my 16-year career as a hospital pharmacist. The first thing that usually comes up is that the stock market is scary because they either haven't been exposed to it, they've lost money on the stock market, or they don't really know what they're doing. But the other two things that they always know is that people make a lot of money on the stock market. They realize that that can happen, but they also know that a lot of people have lost money on the stock market and a lot of money on the stock market, which are both true as well. So it's really important to learn first before you jump on the stock market, right? It's once you know how it works, it's not scary at all. And the strategy that I teach specifically, I teach you how to make money upfront, and I teach you how to protect your money up to 95%. And I teach you, if the stock falls, how you can leverage off your protection to make more money, right? So it's a really beautiful strategy which helps you to protect your money, but also make money upfront. I mean, how often do you see people make money upfront on the stock market, right? You're getting paid straight away. It's really cool. But think about it. If the stock market was scary, then would all the rich people, all the hedge fund managers, all the people that have a lot of money, like Warren Buffett's, the, Robert Kiyosaki's, I don't know who else, but, everyone, all the people, right, that have money, put money in the stock market, right? If it was that scary, would they put money in the stock market if they can lose it all, right? Why do companies put their company on the stock market, right? There must be something to it. And when you think about it, people usually shit themselves when the market goes down, understandably. But that's when the people that know how to play the stock market make the most money. Isn't that interesting? But you need to arm yourself with the knowledge. Everything is scary until you know what's going on. It's the fear of the unknown that keeps you where you are. If you are serious about creating a better life for yourself where you don't need to exchange time for money, the stock market is a great way to help you stop exchanging time for money, because it helped me. And I am no one special, but because I understand how the stock market works, I understand the mindset piece, the energy piece, which, by the way, are the two most important pieces of the puzzle for you to have a successful trading career, then you will be fine on the stock market, because you are able to keep your emotions in check. You are able to keep your energy in the right energy to attract abundance and attract the right trades to you. And if you do choose a shit trade, you learn how to manage your emotions and how to turn it around, right? Because there's no shit trades in the strategy that I teach. There are some, but there are ways to turn it around. But until you know, then you don't know. You don't know what you don't know. So that's why it's so important to have someone to teach you. My dad was the one that taught me initially when I was 18. It was more like a bit of a gambling experience than really actually knowing what I was doing. And I made some money, lost some money, made some money, lost some money. It was that, that when people go, you make a lot of money and then you lose a lot of money. That's usually what happens with people that don't know what they're doing on the stock market, because it's kind of like a luck thing. But when you do know, you can see, and even for me, I can feel where the stock market is going, right? You get in flow. When I say get in flow with the stock market, it's the energetic flow of the stock market. And I can tell you, if you can get into the flow, you're winning. It ends up being really easy when it happens. So if you are interested or have curiosity around making money on the stock market, don't let it scare you. Arm yourself with knowledge. You don't need to have someone teach you, right? You don't need me or another mentor or coach, but it makes it a hell of a lot easier. You can learn on YouTube. There might not be any structure, and you might have all these different people telling you different things, and then you get confused and you get analysis paralysis. You just have an overflow of different people telling you different things. So having a coach or mentor will help you to just have structure, follow a plan step by step, hold your hand. And for me, I don't know anyone else that does the mindset and the energy piece with the stock market. Maybe there is, I don't know. But me bringing that in is really important, because that really helps to determine your success or failure on the stock market. So the stock market is not scary. It's only scary because you don't know. So it's the fear of the unknown that makes it scary. So if you want to find out more about the stock market, arm yourself with knowledge and then take action, because it's such a great place to create money. It is where I discovered money grows on trees. So if you're sick of exchanging time for money, have a look on the stock market, because it's definitely not as scary as you think it is. And that's the end of the show. Please share this episode with anyone that needs a reminder that the stock market is not scary. If you like what you heard, make sure you subscribe to my show and remember to follow me over at Facebook or Instagram at Abundance with Kaki Lee to connect with me and let me know what you think of this episode. If you're interested in working with me or learning from me on how to trade or being part of my multi-author book project, send me a DM on Facebook or Instagram or email me at hello@kakilee.com.